En France, la couleur de peau.
In France, the color of your skin and your zip code can be decisive for landing a job. Unfortunately, our skin is the wrong color, and we come from the wrong zip code, so we need to change things ourselves.
Moussa Kebe and Riyad Majoubi launched a safety consulting firm with 3 neighborhood friends last January.
Le geste qu'elle a fait, c'est exactement ce qu'il faut faire.
Ventures like this one are part of a small but growing entrepreneurial class in France.
Quel âge elle a la victime à peu près? On essaie de créer.
We are creating our own company and our own jobs. We want to do something to energize the neighborhood and create jobs, because that is what is really missing.
Je vais chercher une couverture.
Unemployment in the banlieue, or French suburbs, is twice the national average. And in these areas that are home to many first and second generation immigrants, youth joblessness tops 30%. Young people in the suburbs rioted in 2005, expressing anger about the lack of opportunities available to them. Moussa and his partners won a government-sponsored contest that gave them some startup capital, but they are among the few lucky ones. France's efforts to improve the banlieue have been sporadic, but that hasn't stopped some entrepreneurs from seeing breakout success. One of the youngest of 10 children, Mourad Ben Amer grew up in the gritty suburb of Bondy. Today, he owns a chain of 38 sushi restaurants across France, with sales that topped 26 million euros in 2012.
Le ticket 65, il est prêt!
He started out small, selling sandwiches to local colleges with his brother, before moving on to sushi.
Maki Snow, Maki White, c'est qui?
If we had allowed ourselves to be stigmatized, France would lose out on good sushi, yes, but also on the hundreds of jobs we were creating. You have to realize, we employ 500 to 600 people, but how many others have worked because of us?
Last year, a fund that invests in minority-owned businesses took a 30% stake in Ben Amer's company. The plan is to double the number of restaurants by 2015. While some investment funds have stepped in where banks have largely refused to lend, there is still no equivalent of America's Small Business Administration to advise fledgling startups. 1 in 2 French businesses fails after 5 years, and statistics show that the same is true after just 3 years in the suburbs. When Raoul Sojinou opened what he hoped would be the first of 30 cosmetics boutiques across France, he launched the business catering to women with dark complexions, thanks to an angel investor.
Their idea was to help minorities, so I think we had a common dream. We thought that because I was from the banlieue, my project would be more extraordinary than a normal project. But the reality is different. It's business, and it's really hard.
Sojinou's first mistake was opening his store in a place with little foot traffic. Sales are behind expectations, and his investors are wary of making new loans to relocate the shop. Still, he remains determined.
I am going to keep going and put this company back on track, and I hope, by succeeding, that I can also be a model for others and make them want to succeed. Of course, France is a difficult country. It's a conservative country, but it's a beautiful country, and we have to show that in this beautiful country, we can make it, even with our differences.